was approaching Oatman, Arizona driving from the east, on Old Highway 66. It is a pleasant journey, one can truly enjoy the beautiful desert landscape. Yep, it is called the Mother Road. Could that be a clue as to what happened in that corridor? The area on the east has an old-time stopover called Cool Springs. The old boiling hot A models and Studebakers all stop to fill up with water before climbing up to Shaffer Springs Pass. Right after the Cool Springs stopover, the road begins to curve and twist with hairpin corners. On my right stood an old dark gray burro, its eyes seemed to glow sort of red. And it almost seemed that there was a swirl of foul-smelling smoke rising from the old beast. I was enjoying the sunshine and a blue sky, so I ignored what I thought I had saw. An oncoming green pickup with a nervous driver and almost hysterical passenger was careening at a dangerous speed. They saw my new pickup with freshly polished chrome wheels and begged me to stop. Both were frantically waving their arms at me. They appeared to be highly educated redneck gentlemen or politicians. Their speech was garbled. I sensed their great fear, but I managed to hear something about sagebush up ahead. At least it sounded like some kind of bush. But why did they want me to know an amber-colored bush was nearby? Puzzled by the two locals, I drove on, deciding they were smoking some kind of a bush. In the road up ahead stood two gray burros right at the middle of the lanes. The road was so narrow in this area there was very little room on either side to go around. And the drop-off hills here were approximately 4,000 feet on both sides. The red eyes and smell of brimstone was ever present again. I eased up close to the side of the burro and gently touched in on the side. I had only inches of road to spare, before the almighty drop-off. Steering into the beast, I could feel the front fender pushing into its fat side. Even though I was pushing into the ribs, the fiend would not move a hair. I managed to get by without crashing down into the cold dark canyon below. Breathing a short sigh of relief, it seemed that I heard a sort of malevolent laughter from behind me. Yes, it was the red-eyed burros, emitting the evil hiss and glee. Of course, the road up ahead narrowed and became an almost circle of turns. In most places the oncoming traffic was barely visible until about 10 feet. That meant if any more of the evil burros were standing in the road, it could mean a head-on collision. I looked up at the mountainside and spotted a wrecked auto hanging on by a mere thread. How did the car get there, I wondered. Up ahead there it stood, right in my lane. Did I dare confront the nasty thing, or would honking my horn only antagonize the beast? I did the only thing left. I accelerated full throttle and at the last second spun the steering wheel hard to the left. My pivot was just right, and I got past the mean burro. There was only one logical conclusion I could make. I decided the monster donkeys were hydrophobic, and in so much brain fog, life no longer mattered to them. Yep, sure enough, when I eased into the Oatman town main drag, the burros there were well behaved and docile, eating out of the tourist's hand. It must be that when the donkeys become rabid they are cast out and deserted to do as they will. I have a book on Amazon called Animal Repair Technician that outlines and teaches anyone how to doctor pet and stray animals. There are 10 easy and informative chapters called Lessons to help you learn how to deal with rabid burros. Another book I have on Amazon explains the insane burro problem in detail. It is called Half Past Hell. Go take a look and buy at least 25 of my books so you can send them to your friends. Don't let them have to be uninformed when they cross the Mother Road. And I will use the enormous profit to buy an 18,000-acre ranch to keep the insane burros safe until I have time to cure them. Also, I will be able to keep informing you of the unnatural problems of modern life.